One of the most common questions we get asked is what we do for work, so let's talk about it. If you haven't been following our journey, my name is Jen. My family of 3 plus 2 dogs sold our home more than a year ago, and we've been living and working at Campgrounds ever since. We've worked 3 different jobs so far. Our first job, my husband worked full-time at the campground while I kept my part-time remote job in marketing. Pros: it was nice to have some flexibility. It was nice that one of us was working full-time while the other one was only working part-time. I'm home with my son. That's always great too. Cons, however, is it is hard to work from home when you have a toddler you're chasing around. We had a lot of other cons in that work assignment, but it had nothing to do with our jobs itself. We were totally off grid, didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. Camper life, our closest gas and propane was 35 minutes away. It was an interesting start to camper life. Then we moved to Estes Park, Colorado. Beautiful, beautiful place, great working environment. However, we were both working full-time. We worked very specifically for the campground. We both worked full-time, and it's a very, very well-known campground that has all kinds of stuff going on. So my husband worked in maintenance, and I split my time between events and the front desk. Pros: we were making good money, and we both really liked our jobs. Cons: our son had to come with us. He is 3, and sometimes we'd have like one of us would work in the morning, one of us would work in the evening. Sometimes we would both work the same hours. It just kind of depended. And normally it was easy for our son to come to work with me because I was working events. It was putting kids events on all day. Of course he loves that. But that obviously comes with some good days and some bad days, and we had a little bit of all of it. Another con is I was exhausted, and I feel like I was like totally not doing what I needed to do at home. I never got to cook, I never cleaned, I never just got to like play with my son, not at an event. Like, it felt like both of our lives were totally absorbed around work, and that just didn't feel like a good balance for our family. With that being said though, I really loved it. Like, I had a good time. I loved getting to have adult interaction. I loved getting to like have a job again. That was the first time I had like an in-person consistent job since my son was born. So that part was really, really nice. But again, it was just kind of hectic. Now we're on our third assignment, and we have switched how we're doing things again, and I think this has been the best situation so far. My husband got a regular job, and he's working full-time while I'm staying home with our son. The campground that we're at right now is kind of like priority B, or like priority number 2 instead of priority number 1 right now. So like, he's working his job, I'm doing my thing at home, and then to live for free at this campground, we have to do 15 hours a week between the 2 of us. I think this is the best situation because, one, my husband gets to like seek out a career again. Like, these seasonal jobs can have a hard time feeling like professional sometimes unless you're at like that really, really high management level, and we just weren't. And that's something that's always been really important to him. So like, he gets to go be the professional human that he is, and then I get to be the mom. Like, I've gotten to like plan meals and cook meals. It makes my heart happy. I get to play with my son, and most importantly, our son does not have to go to work every day anymore. Drop your questions in the comments and follow for more.